Hello friends and welcome back to Native Podcast. I'm Alish and with me, as always, is my co-host and friend Oliver. We're so happy to have you here today. This podcast is all about real-life conversations in simple English. Our topic today is something everyone has felt at some point, being alone. Some people love it, some people fear it, and some people are still figuring it out. So let's sit down, relax, and talk honestly about being alone and how we can make peace with it.
Hey everyone, I'm Oliver, and I'm really excited about this topic because being alone is something we often don't talk about enough. Sometimes we choose to be alone, and other times it just happens. But either way, it teaches us a lot about ourselves. We want to share our own experiences and also help you practice your English in a natural way. So let's dive into this very real and personal topic. Let's talk about being alone.
So Oliver, let me ask you first, do you enjoy being alone or do you try to avoid it? I think people have very different feelings about it, and I'm curious where you stand. For me, it depends on my mood.
That's a great question. Honestly, I used to feel uncomfortable being alone. It felt like something was missing, but now, I've learned to enjoy it. I use that time to read, walk, or just be with my own thoughts. It's peaceful when you learn how to sit with yourself.
I love that. I think the problem is that we often confuse being alone with being lonely. Being alone just means you're by yourself. Being lonely means you feel sad about it. There's a big difference, and it took me time to understand that.
Absolutely, and the moment I understood that difference, my evenings felt better. I stopped seeing silence as something scary. Instead, I saw it as a space to grow. I could think clearly, plan my day, or even just do nothing without feeling guilty.
For me, one of the best things about being alone is not having to rush. I can move slowly, drink tea, and just breathe. No one is waiting for me, no one is watching me. It's like pressing pause on the world, and that feels good sometimes.
Yes, and I think being alone also teaches you how to enjoy your own company. You get to know yourself better, what you like, what you need, what makes you calm. It's like becoming friends with yourself, and that friendship is important.
Exactly. And once you become comfortable with being alone, you stop depending on others to make you happy. That doesn't mean you don't need people, it just means you're okay even when no one is around. That kind of peace is powerful.
There's a kind of freedom in it too. You can choose how to spend your time. You can sit in silence, or you can dance in your room. You can cry, or you can laugh out loud. No one is there to judge you, and that makes the time feel real.
I remember the first time I went to a cafe alone. I was nervous, but then I looked around and saw other people doing the same thing. Some reading, some writing, some just sitting. I realized I wasn't strange, I was just learning how to be with myself.
That's such a relatable story. I've had moments like that too. Going to the park alone, or even watching a movie by myself. At first it felt odd, but later I started to enjoy the quiet freedom. It becomes a kind of therapy.
Do you ever feel lonely though, even when you're okay with being alone? Because I think we all feel that way sometimes, especially on weekends or during holidays when everyone seems busy with someone else.
Yes, I do feel that sometimes, and I think it's okay to admit that. Being strong doesn't mean you never feel lonely. It means you know how to take care of yourself when you do. I usually call a friend, or write in my journal to let the feeling pass.
That's a healthy way to deal with it. I've also learned that feeling lonely is just a signal. It doesn't mean something is wrong, it just means we need connection. Sometimes I listen to music or watch a podcast like this to feel less alone.
Music really helps. I also think talking to yourself kindly is important. Don't say "why am I alone," but say it's okay to be alone. Your words matter, even when no one else hears them. Self-talk is powerful in quiet moments.
Yes, self-talk is something I use too. Especially at night, when thoughts get louder. I remind myself that I'm safe, I'm growing, and I'm not behind anyone. Just because I'm alone now doesn't mean I always will be. Everything is a phase.
Exactly, and alone time can actually prepare you for better relationships. When you know what you want and how to care for yourself, you don't enter friendships or relationships from a place of need, but from a place of peace.
That's a beautiful way to put it. Being alone helped me know what kind of people I want around me. I stopped accepting energy that felt heavy. When you enjoy your own company, you become very careful about who you let in.
That's so true, and sometimes people misunderstand your alone time. They think you're sad or avoiding life. But in reality, you're recharging, you're protecting your energy. Not everyone understands it, and that's okay.
Yes, not everyone has to understand your path. What matters is how you feel. If your alone time gives you peace, then it's valuable. You don't have to explain it or defend it. Just enjoy it and let it grow you.
And you know what? Being alone can also spark creativity. I get my best ideas when I'm alone, whether I'm writing, painting, or just thinking. The silence gives space for inspiration. That's a gift you can't find in noise.
I feel that too. Some of my best reflections come when I'm walking alone or sitting by the window. I see things clearly. I understand myself better. Solitude is not emptiness, it's full of meaning if you're willing to see it.
So if anyone listening today feels afraid of being alone, remember that it's just the beginning of knowing yourself. Start small. Sit with yourself for 5 minutes, then 10. Soon, it won't feel heavy, it'll feel healing.
And if it feels hard sometimes, that's okay too. Be gentle with yourself. You're not doing anything wrong by needing quiet. In fact, you're doing something right. You're learning how to take care of your inner world.
So let's not run away from being alone. Let's walk into it slowly, with kindness. Let's make that space soft, not scary. It can be a room full of light, where you meet the real you.
Friends, if this conversation spoke to you, we'd love to know, how do you feel about being alone? What do you do when you have time with yourself? Share it in the comments, and let's support each other.
And if you're listening alone right now, know that we're with you in spirit. You're not alone in this journey. Many people are walking the same path. Let's make it softer, together.
Thank you for spending this quiet moment with us. If this podcast helped you feel seen, please like, share, and subscribe. We post new English conversations every week to help you grow and feel connected.
Until next time, take care of yourself and your thoughts. Whether you're with others or just with yourself, you are enough. We'll talk to you again, so keep learning and keep growing.